Are y'all ready to get this started?
Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Let's get it. Here we go.
Sit your ass down and get ready for the next episode of the Urban Green Room. The Urban Green Room. With your hosts, my girl A.A. and that dude D. Lewis.
I used to say early on, I said, truth without love/compassion is violence. To tell somebody the truth, but to like really stick it to them, the truth can cut you. And it's just like, I know that, but like, do you have to say it like so harshly? As Black people, you know, we call it, I'm a straight shooter. I'm not fake. I'm just gonna give it to you, you know, straight. And it's like,
I'm a real one.
Yeah. But where's
Don't
the
make me real sad. That's what you're about to do right now. Before we were married, we were individuals, right? We grew up in different homes. We grew up in different environments.
and we heard people communicate different.
Right. And so, you know,
Somebody, my daddy might be like, come here, yo stanky bitch. And they like, oh.
you're like, no, he actually loves you. He actually loves you. That's the way he communicates.
I've done that. That's why I'm laughing. Right? Like, shit, I'm straight. I'm good, right? You know,
You're good because the medication.
But that's
You
what we
gotta stay
do.
on it.
That's what we do. Because first off, we don't want to take the shit to begin with. You know, a lot of times, and because it's got the stigma. You know, so now you hiding this shit like I can't somebody come over, all the pills up. You know, like
Right. Or the stigma you get from other people is you act a certain way and they be like, you take your medication. And you like, I just be upset. Like, I just can't be mad about what just happened in life. It's because I ain't take my meds.
That's why I'm acting like this.
Right.
I'm acting like this because you were asked.
So that was me. So I had on a previous podcast told our viewers and listeners that it was year 5 of marriage where I decided I wasn't going to try to change D anymore. Like he was who he was, and I had to accept him fully. In doing so, I noticed that like he wasn't quite right. And coming from wait a minute, no, listen, no, because
something wrong with that nigga. Right?
No,
what did I get into? Is that what you're saying? That's what I'm hearing.
Because listen, it was year 5
Time out.
that I think
Is that
we
what y'all heard?
realized that
I'm dead.
no.
Look at pieces of the picture. Focus on that and complete that. And the more and more you do that, you will eventually start to see that the picture is starting to come together, and now you have the whole picture taken care of.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Because I'd be that dude, be like, that nigga Devin ain't know what the fuck he was talking about. I was breathing like a motherfucker, man. And fuck that. I'm still upset, so I ain't doing that bullshit. That's white
Why you
people
over there
shit.
like, man, I'm breathing.
That's when we go to the white people shit thing, ain't it?
Over here breathing.
So I think
He telling us to do that white people shit.
He don't know how to breathe.
Give me something to punch, nigga.
Like,
Breathing is stupid.
It is, and we do it every day. We do it every day.
You kind of got to do it to live and shit, you know, and this shit is dumb.
Literally have to breathe to live. You're not supposed to share close, intimacy with that person. And by intimacy, I mean, like, I'm telling you my goals. I'm telling you my dreams, my thoughts. I'm telling you things that I'm building on. I go to you if I need advice and help. Like, that's intimacy.
Nigga, that ain't gonna work.
That's intimacy.
Nigga, what you know about a hot dog?
And then
like,
for women, like,
women
naturally kind of like do that for one another already. And men struggle because that's intimacy and that's vulnerability. And y'all have been conditioned to believe that that's gay. That's something that you gotta work on.
But
that's a mental illness. I was just telling somebody the other day, it's only gay if you gay. If you ain't gay, it ain't gay. It's either you gay or it's not gay. Like, ain't no in between.
into whatever they become. Like a
he could
lot
have
of
ran
us,
many beats by her.
yeah.
Like
Like
when he
that's
had
what I said.
she could have helped him. We don't know.
That's what I said. Like she
could've-
could have been
that's
like
wrong.
because that's
No,
literally
no, we're not
when-
gonna do that. We're not
That's
gonna
what
do
we
she
did.
done made the hits
Girl.
and shit for the nigga. We not doing that. We ain't doing that obsession.
Who
No.
Who done say that person
I was
did
willing to let the beat thing slide, but we ain't saying she is the genius behind Dre fucking beats. No.
his ideas, but you know
Willie.
that's what I'm saying. It's like
Willie,
it's a
where
lot
you
of
at with this, man?
sacrifice. It's a
I
lot
ain't
of
heard from you.
sacrifice in marriage that
That's
happens
right.
where
I can't keep defending this nigga
you
by
have
myself,
to-
man.
Listen, where you have to
Not act like this nigga was broke before they got together. This ain't a nigga that
We're
just
not
came
playing
out of
like that.
college as an athlete and then
No,
blew up.
no,
Like
we
this
not
nigga
saying
had
that.
money and shit already. Let's
We're
not
not
forget
playing,
that.
If I know a lot of women whose husbands have businesses that handle the books because they be bring y'all love to bring y'all homeboys in. Don't notice when they skimming money off the top.
absolutely.
And the wives be catching that. The wives be. We don't know what role she played. She could have been an assistant. She could have been his secretary. She could have ran the fan club. We don't know what role she could have been promoted. We don't know. But what I'm
She
saying
ain't did that
is,
shit.
Girl, yo, Daryl,
Really, what you gonna do? You the stepdad. What you gonna do?
If I was a stepdad, I'll air that bitch out.
you better know it. Absolutely, better know it.
I'm not
Better
calling
know
that shit over. I'm
Let me
catching
tell you something.
bodies all day long. Ain't no way in the. Okay, listen.
Everybody, time out. Willie. Everybody gonna get their turn on
Willie
this one
go.
because this is some
I'm
bullshit.
sorry.
Willie.
I knocked all that shit over. First of all, let me tell you, right?
Say that.
Let me just.
Fuck knocking
Let me-
shit over. I ain't even finna pay for the shit. The shit ain't going down. It's
I mean, okay. So,
the shit is
so you
canceled.
tell. So you need to tell me. Hold on. I just want to make sure that I'm knocking all this shit over for the right reason.
It was ridiculous. Don't get me wrong, but funny as fuck. Like you got two old ass men. We talking mid and late 70s now. You got two old ass motherfuckers up there, and they just couldn't get right. Like,
Well,
well,
one
especially
tried.
the one. Well,
One
yeah,
tried.
yeah. Joe tried. Joe tried, but you can't try that shit with this motherfucker. You know.
But there were clearly moments where we wanted him to go low.
Yeah,
we wanted him to hit below the belt.
Look, man, I love Michelle Obama. I do. Love her husband, Barack. What up? But I don't even think they talking like that no more. Like, you can't go high with this nigga. You cannot go high with this nigga. There's no way that you should be on the fence right now. And who I'm really motherfucking upset at is all you niggas out there that support this motherfucker. Where y'all come from? Who the fuck are y'all? After last night's performance, especially, this motherfucker was asked 3 times, 3 of them motherfuckers, to do something as simple as denounce racism. First off, why is that question even a fucking question at a presidential debate? Like, there should be no question for denouncing. Are you willing to stand up here tonight and denounce racism or white supremacy? There should not be that fucking question there. So first off, we know something wrong with this shit already. Like, you ain't never heard no question like that. My highlight was I'm going with Trump. Like, think about this though. He told Joe, "You not smart. You dumb. You not smart. Don't even use the word smart when you addressing me." Now listen. Now
That took some balls.
yo, how you tell a grown ass nigga? You tell a grown ass nigga, yo, don't use the word smart when you talking to me.
Who
Yo,
right
who
now
does that?
has proven to be the dumbest
Trump gangster
human
as fuck,
we know right
man.
now.
This nigga's just straight
gangster. You can't. How you tell a grown man that and you still able to talk?
This is my opinion, people. My opinion. Donald Trump is the nigga that they thought Barack Obama was gonna be.
Facts.
Think about that. He's a bully. He doesn't care about anything and anyone. He bust up in the motherfucker, bust up in the White House, made his own rules. Is lying. He got all his homeboys around him. they all scheming and plotting. So who's gonna do what when? If you disagree with him, he getting rid of your ass. Like it's The Apprentice. You're fired. He is running things like a truth. Oh, what we were just talking about Mel's birthday today, and how close him and Dee were as brothers, and memories that kind of trigger like thoughts of him throughout the day, not just today, but any day. So question for you, because, okay, guys, if you didn't see Dee and Mel together, you saw Walt, Dee and Mel together, and then Walt's brother, Terrell. So you got a package deal a lot of the time between these brothers, which just is a testimony to how close they really are. So when I say they're like brothers, they really are brothers. So is there anything that you like to remember about Mel?
Scarface, not the movie, but Brad, Mr. Jordan. You know, every time I hear anything from Ghetto Boys, that instantly take me back to sleep, because that dude was just turned out by the Ghetto Boys. I believe they single-handedly ruined that kid's life. You know, but it might have been some N-double too, but maybe we'll say that for a hip-hop show. But yeah, every time I hear Brad, I think of Sleepy, no doubt.
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna echo that. I thought he was the sweetest soul.
What, Nito?
He just was. Every time he came into the house when we were growing up, he always had a smile on his face, always got a hug. And you know what? It's funny because I see that in the boys. Like, and there's times where I look at a mirror and be like, do you got a sleepy eye like your uncle? I have moments where I'm just like, you look a little like Mel, or just that kindness that comes from them. I'm just like, I feel that from him. To me, he was just a gift and a joy to be around. And, I miss.
And I mean, there's legitimacy to that.
I mean,
that's true.
How I see it. Like, if you don't want
I got a bigger problem. I got a problem though, because listen, in today's world, things are a whole lot more open than what they used to be. So the problem I'm having right now is that we're trying to rationalize this, and the shit we saying makes sense. But as I'm sitting here listening, it's like, well, wait a minute. Because you got niggas out there fucking white bitches today and hitting on white women, but you never hear about them taking that type of aggression out on them. You know what I'm saying? So this is an issue that black men are having with black women. It's not just women, and it's not just rejection. It's not just their egos and pride and feelings is hurt. Niggas really don't like black women right now. And I don't understand what's going on, because if it was just women, it would be all women. This is not happening in other cultures with black men. Because you can't tell me every white woman they go after is saying yay and come fuck me, whatever. No, that ain't happening. So why is it just our black women that we show this type of aggression to?
Fine to Willie because Willie's saying Black women, because of the way we treat men, this is the result. We're getting shot because we've been doing verbal assaults to people, to men. So now you got to kill us because we're rejecting you.
Wait, I said all that?
That's what I got, Willie.
Hell yeah, that's what the fuck you said.
No, I mean, but
while he's breaking up right quick, I
Jay,
just want to say
you broke up on us, Jay.
I mean, now that you put it in that perspective, that makes my whole statement sound like
You can't walk that shit back now, Willie.
I can probably answer that question, but it's not going to be a pretty answer.
Please.
Because of the fact that some Black women make Black men feel less than. They make us feel like we ain't shit. They make us...
No.
Yes.
No.
Actually,
no. I'm not going to let you do that. Fuck that. No. Absolutely not. You don't get to finish that shit. Absolutely.
He do, Sliz.
No.
He get to finish it. He get to finish it.
Finish my
Finish
statement.
your thought, Willie.
But some of them make us feel like we less than. Like they don't make us feel loved. You feel me? Like for us to feel loved, you know what I'm saying, is like taboo all of a sudden. And that's all I got to say about that.
I tried to stop you. You were fucking Taurus.
Your
You pulled that Taurus
sent
shit.
chills through my body. Like I physically ache at that statement. This is the thing, the takeaway that I need to say. No amount of words equate to me losing my life. If I say no, and in a very respectful, hell, even if I clap on your ass like this, it still doesn't warrant a bullet to my heart or my head. We need to be strong enough to walk away. If I'm not interested, I'm not interested. It has nothing to do with what your mama said to you because she called you a no good ass son. Has nothing to do with that. That's between you and your mother. That's why we got therapy out there. That's why you go and you get a hobby or you disprove what your mother or your aunt or your grandmother think of you. But I am not them. When I decline an offer, that does not give you the right to take my life. Whatever ill upbringing that you've had where words controlled you, my words are still kinder in that moment when I say, no, I'm not interested. No matter how I say it, did not equate to whatever damage somebody else has done to you. I should be able to leave that situation with myself intact, and you should be able to walk away. I am not a gang member. I am not a threat to you, and your ego should still be intact, because if you truly that nigga on the streets, me saying no to you should have no value. So don't blame women for what's going on right now. Because again, like Dee said, it is happening to Black women. I do not see any white women, no Asian women, no Hispanic women dropping dead because they told a fool no, they weren't interested. There is a war going on between Black and Black men and Black women that we didn't even know what's happening, but now we at the forefront. We on the battlefield, and this shit got to stop. Like, I don't get it. And I hope that I'm never put in that situation where I fear for my life because my words are going to be taken with way too much value other than thank you for the kind gesture. I'm not interested.
Well, goddamn.
Same question. Do you have an exit strategy when you get rejected?
No, it's not exit strategy. This nigga asked if they got rejection game.
Rejection game.
Absolutely.
So we know Walt got a rejection game.
Absolutely. All day long.
And what does that look like?
Check it out. So I don't know what it looked like, but I know what it sounded like. It sounded like this. So say chick walking towards me and I say, hey, beautiful, how you doing today? And, she just keep walking on, I'll be like, damn, you ain't gonna turn around, see what you turning down? and then little silly shit like that. You know, you gotta have something. little something. You know, little cheesy shit. You know, try to make them laugh at least, you know, get something out of the motherfucker. Oh, you stupid. You know, something little. You gotta have rejection game. Damn.
That is
you know, like whatever.
I mean,
I just gotta let you know that is so old school.
Hold on, man.
You got to be able to, you know what I'm saying, smile through the rejection. I mean, that's it.
What hold on.
Huh?
What they do?
Huh?
What they do,
What
Sliz?
up, Mello?
What they be doing?
Gotta get that out of it.
Oh my God.
I mean, but either way, it don't lead to no gunfight.
What was the whole situation? See, I need to know all the specifics of the situation.
So that's just it, Vivian. We don't know. So the other part that Dee left out was so she's stranded in another country with sex trafficking being an issue, especially among Black women.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel like her life was valued by that man. So yeah, us today, we would not do that. But the issue is the response that we as Black women had for this lady. So like when I read it, when I saw the post, I immediately said, where is she? How current is this post? Is she okay? However, the thread of comments was like, she's a dumb bitch.
Yeah.
She should have known better.
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm not empathetic like that because my thing is common sense rules all the fucking time.
No,
it's always about common sense. But also, I would have made sure that I had the money to get myself back if I'm going to take that trip over there. Didn't we learn from the dumb bitch who spent her money and hopped up to go see a nigga who catfished and left her ass in Houston or something? At least that bitch was in the States. I'm sorry, but that was reckless of her. That was fucking reckless of her. That was stupid of her. But that's the problem with these young girls. They
and
think
that's
that just because they cute, the motherfucker gonna do shit for them just because they cute. Oh, I'm cute, so he'll do to the bitch now. He wants some pussy off the top. That's why he's being nice to you. That's why he's doing these things for you, bitch. It ain't that he just a nice motherfucker. Them only exist in romance novels. Like how many motherfucking who she been reading? How many novels she been reading? She must
not any of mine.
The Millionaire Boss. What is it? Wasn't that you obsession on? I'm tired of these millionaires saved by millionaire ass books. She been reading those motherfucking books. Them the books she been reading. Cause come on now.
Thanks for joining us, Viv. Appreciate it.
So Viv, so it transitioned to why are the younger generations so messed up? Why did she not have common sense? Because I'm a true teacher.
Her mama, she didn't have a mama or a big sister or a big sister figure or an auntie, a TT, a G-Mall, a Medea. She ain't had nobody tell her. That's what it is. They ain't had nobody tell her because at 14, I told my niece, if a nigga gonna do something for you, he wants some ass in return. The only person gonna do something for you is your daddy, your granddaddy, your cousins, your uncle, somebody in your immediate family. They will do things for you and not expect anything from it. But an ordinary nigga on the street, he wants some ass. It's a few genuine men out there that will do something, you know what I'm saying? But baby, Viagra is real. And these old men ain't playing with these young girls today. They did get hard now. It used to be you just go in there and they pat you on the ass or pinch your titty or something. And you get your little money and stuff. And you in the door like, girl, just sit here. Hit the block. Hit 2 blocks. And I'm gonna be right back out. Now, bitch, now she calling back talking about, girl, you might as well go on and come back in an hour. Because Mr. Willie took half of that pill. And one of them testicles is tight and that dick is hard. And he's going to fuck you and get all that $350 out. Bitch, I'll get you from 3 years ago when he first started fucking with you. Mr. So really finna cash out, bitch. He finna cash out. Bitch, you finna pay out. They not playing with him. They not playing with him. I'm telling you. I be seeing it happen. I just be sitting there like, yeah, bitch. He showed you something, then you thought you was just gonna let him tap you on the booty. Nah, bitch. No, he wants some ass now, bitch. He wants to go in. Yes, Mr. Willie wants to go in. And that's
my God.
But didn't nobody tell her. Didn't nobody tell her about going to see the man? See, when she thought her mama said she was going around the corner to see a man about a dog, she was going to say about the dog instead of mama saying, I'm finna go sell some pussy so I can come back and pay these light bills. She should have explained that later on in life to her that's the deal that's what's going on. Seriously though, for real. So she didn't know no better because she didn't have nobody to tell her better. That's what it is. These young girls don't have people to tell them better.
He tried. Because she said no.
But we have to learn how to put ourselves in better situations, for real. And no means no. I'm a firm believer in that. But again, we have to put ourselves in better situations, for real. Because like you always say, nigga send for me, I don't pay my flight. Nigga, you finna put this ticket in my name and we gonna get it fixed where you can't take my shit back. Give me my money and I'm going to purchase my own fucking ticket. And I'm gonna make sure that you don't have the reins where you in control, have that much control. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way he should have been able to change the young lady.
He looking at the situation as a young person. You looking at the situation from where you are now at your age. This a 20-some-year-old. They stupid. We just talked about they ain't got the guy.
But it's amazing how as much social media as they watch, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm willing to bet money she seen the girl in Houston and called the girl a dumb bitch. I'm willing to bet money she has seen at least one of these chicks that has been on Instagram or on one of these social media sites that have talked about being catfished or stranded like this or whatever. And she called all kinds of stupid bitches and dumb hoes and things like that. So yes, she young and yes, she did. You know, they do make feeble mistakes and shit like that, but this is still an era of information. This is still, you know, a lot of them were dumb and not told shit, but it's still an era of information. And you see shit like this on Facebook all the time. You be posting all the fuckery that be going on. I be like, where she get this from? I ain't never seen this or whatever, because in a sense, I don't really watch the videos and be on it, you know what I'm saying, like that or whatever. But when you post it, I be watching like, what the fuck? Get out of here. I be so surprised, like, damn, but I know the stupid shit go on, you know what I'm saying? But I don't be, you know, watching the shit. I don't entertain it. You know what I'm saying? I may see the shit and scroll right past like this fuckery. I'm not finna watch this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna give this nigga my view because it look like it's stupid. But come on, sister. Come on, sister girl. You see, you that dumb bitch now because you talked about the dumb bitch in Houston. So you that dumb bitch now because these young girls are quick to talk about they sis. About a bitch being dumb and this and this and that. Bitch, you done watched enough Love and Hip Hop to know. Come on now. Housewives, all that. Come on now. Come on now.
Yo,
Thank you for tuning into the Urban Green Room Podcast. Let's keep the conversation going. Hit us up at urbangreenroom.net or on our Facebook or IG page.
I always follow them.
Tell us what you think about today's conversation. If there's a topic you want to discuss, let us know. And by all means, tell a friend. The Urban Green Room Podcast, giving you something to talk about. Until next time, we out.